precise than that.
Fine shot making there by a team swept, not stirred. I would hate to say something like they have wrested control in this end, but I'm afraid that they have indeed wrested control from control in this end.
Made a terrible pun.
I would, so I'm not going to. That would be impolite at best.
Well, I do have to ask Control at some point why their team name is in caps lock. I think there's a story there that I haven't really teased out from them yet. But hopefully before the bomb spill is over, we'll come to the bottom of that.
All right, Steven's gotten into the hack. He's composing himself and getting ready to let loose his last rock here.
And there it comes, and that is quite a freight train.
It's got some moxie, there's no doubt.
Absolutely, and it's got to move 3 stones around.
No sweeping, just watching it all the way.
Oh, and it's the single again.
All right, so.
Oh, man, with the excellent observation about Get Smart. Thank you, man. That solves that problem.
Yes, that's right. I wasn't sure about the all caps, but of course that makes sense. Thank you. There is also a Team Chaos in this Bonspiel, but unfortunately they have dropped to a different event, so we will not see the Control versus Chaos final I was hoping for.
It would have been excellent. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Missed it by that much. I expect Carl is hoping to not miss it by that much. Basically, he just needs to throw the same rock, and he'll walk away with 3 in this end.
Yep. And it's funny, Kathy is giving him almost the exact same ice that she gave him for the previous shot, but if they do the exact previous shot, I'm not convinced. Oh yeah, they'll be touching red if it's the exact same placement. So I guess that ice is all right.
Well, it's sometimes nice to have a little backing, so there's nothing wrong with coming down to your own.
That's true, and you don't want to get too far out on the side of that sheet, otherwise those stone will not come back and it will die on the cross. So I think the ice was probably a good call.
The sweepers are now starting to work. They're trying to place that stone very precisely. I think they're doing a great job of it. Look at this shot. Oh, that's a beauty.
There it is.
That was just a beautiful team shot. Great holding the broom, not overcalling the line, letting the sweepers decide when to make that move, and they just put it right in place. Well done.
The score goes up once again. Swept Not Stirred taking the lead is now 8-4.
You're on it now?
I can be. If you want to eat, I'll sit down for that.
No, I already ate.
Oh, sit down.
You?
No, I'm waiting for Bert. Have a seat.
It's time to assume the position.
I did not update the scoreboards.
Oh, okay.
The scroll bar was updated like midway in this end.
Okay.
Thank you, FL.
Thank you, Jason, and thank you, Shane. I appreciate your hard work over here. I'm going to go enjoy the game from another vantage for now, but don't be surprised if I don't wander back over.
It's a lot easier to see you over there.
Oh, you're welcome anytime. Oh, they're not acronyms, Van? Good. Yes. We're discussing the team name as Control and Chaos. Yes, which Van was able to tell us that they were from Get Smart, which is sort of, I wasn't thinking about it. But he's telling us now that they're not acronyms, they're just the names of those. Yes, and B, which was 12-4, with, who was up, Legacy?
Legacy.
Yeah, they have now shaken and not stirred. Yes, it was a little rough over here. don't have a good angle on it because there's a lot of folks sort of in the way, arranging stones and whatnot. But 2-4 still on C. But they've played the 5th end, it just has not been hung yet. And the ice crew is now going out to take care of what's left of sheet beads.
Why is Scott Eady so well dressed?
I don't know, but Scott Eady has dressed himself to the nines for ice prep this evening.
Maybe that's only the 8s.
To the 8s. He's dressed himself to the 8s.
The bow tie. He does. Oh, it's the costume thing.
Oh, there's a costume.
He's clearly being a James Bond.
I wasn't aware there was a costume thing.
It's a costume thing.
No.
Come dress in your finest 60s. Finest.
All right. Well, he's done a fine job.
Not a lot of news on A. They are coming back for the 4th end, taking their time. Scoreboard still shows 2-1 in favor of, I believe that is the Fantastic Four over there.
Yes, with Fantastic Four sitting 2 in the house, quite solidly, behind some guard zones. How's it going, Mark? Steven trying for the hit and roll behind over here.
That's the attitude.
Looks like we are tied at 4 on sheet C here. No, still 4-2. Take it back.
Very nice shot from Jeff Lee on team control. Hit and roll to the side.
Carl takes offense. He wants to get that rock out of there.
He's just not protected enough by that yellow guard, so he's asking Pete for the takeout. We know Pete can be quite deadly with the takeouts.
What just happened? Blankenstein annihilated?
They really want.
And once again, Pete said he can make a takeout.
Hi there.
Steven really trying once again to get something hidden. We don't. Did you catch how many they took on A over here? They were sitting 2. Yeah, and they wanted to know what happened on A. Yeah. Well, who's got hammer?
Red. Or yellow does. So red took at least one. Of course, yellow would take more than that.
Absolutely. So they must have gotten a draw out of that or something because yellow was sitting very nice 2 in the house, totally protected.
So 3 more for Mr. Anderson in that end, eh?
Kathy comes for the hit. Sweepers are on it. Very nice hit by Kathy Dunn. Is guarded by the front rock. That's just in the guard zone. However, there's a lot of space between those two that Steven can have Rhonda draw down and freeze to that yellow stone.
Tough situation for Steven Enochson in this end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing to hide behind. Freezing is a challenge, even under better
He's
circumstances.
got a lot of territory to make up as well from that big end that yellow just scored last time. So, and they are just struggling to get this stone over the hog line.
Enochson's going to wind up in the guard zone. That's not really going to help. Carl calls another one in the house. Carl's behaving like the Terminator here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Kathy delivers. Supers are on it. Must be a little late.
Yeah, it looks like they might end up with...
It's got to get by a red guard, too. And he gets a piece of that red, sends it off to the side. Doesn't hurt anything, but does not get the rock in the house.
We still have not hung the score on sheet A, so we still don't know how many red did manage to take in their previous end. We'll update that as soon as we can.
Here's Rhonda Brantz. This is her first stone of the end, isn't it?
I believe it is, yes.
No, it should be your second.
Is that a second? Yes, the freeze attempt was her first stone.
We are around the yellow guard, one yellow guard, but they hit the second and put it in the house.
Carl just piling stones up in the house.
Well, Carl got a gift on that one.
Vernon says if you see FL, Vernon is swinging home the check on the dog, and then coming. I will go track down FL.
And let's see what Carl wants to do here. I think he's wanting another one in the house. Carl readies himself for the delivery. He is away. Definitely draw shot. He may even actually be looking to guard here. Sweepers are not even thinking about it. Must be a guard. Well, he does look to be making it a little bit more difficult for Steven Enochson to get in there and get one with the draw. Looks like he wants to try to... I don't know what he's going to be able to do here. He's thinking about a split. That red guard onto... or trying to wick. I'm not entirely sure you don't just go for it. Looks like he's drawing here. Still no hanging of the score on A. It's a mystery to everyone. He's looking to touch light. You might want to get on that, guys. Supers comply. He does look to be